Bubble point. During the boiling process for a refrigerant, the temperature at which a liquid refrigerant first begins to boil is known as the saturated liquid temperature. This is also called the bubble point temperature. Dew point. In the condensing process for a refrigerant, the saturating vapor temperature is the temperature at which the refrigerant vapor first begins to condense. This is also called the dew point temperature. The critical point can be seen on a pressure enthalpy chart. The refrigerant will not condense at above this point of applied pressure. It is a vapor regardless of how much more pressure is applied. To summarize, dew point is the temperature at which saturated vapor first starts to condense. Critical point. At or above this point, the refrigerant will not condense. It is a vapor regardless of how much pressure is applied. The bubble point is the temperature at which the saturated liquid starts to boil off its first bubble of vapor. Other refrigeration terms we must be familiar with include ODP and GWP. The ozone depletion potential, ODP, of a refrigerant is the relative amount of degradation to the ozone layer it can cause. ODP has a range of 1 to 0. R22, for example, has an ODP of 0.055, where R410A is 0.0 and does not deplete the ozone layer. Global warming potential, GWP, is a relative measure of how much heat a greenhouse gas traps in the atmosphere. CO2 is a greenhouse gas. R410A will trap 2,000 times more heat than carbon for 100 years. R22 will trap 1,700 times more heat than carbon for 100 years. The GWP of many refrigerants is so high that they are a controlled substance in Australia. Therefore, it is important when working with refrigerants that they are not released to the atmosphere, as they will contribute to global warming, even if they do not deplete the ozone layer.